Shalom, Makim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, GMS, who teach and rule well, and say text all the Akim and all four corners of the earth, which pushing his truth and sincerity. Shalom, Makim. I want to get into this article right here. This Maxine Waters. I seen this early this morning on the news, and let me read the title, and it's going to add on. It says, the big screw up. Incendiary warnings by Maxine Waters over the trial of Derek Chauvin could badly backfire. Maxine Waters is a representative of California. She's a Democrat. She's been in office for some time. I remember her from back in the day when she tried to, she wanted to, she stayed going against rappers in the gangster rap genre that was coming out in the 90s. And, you know, she would try to defend the women and this and that. And if I'm not mistaken, she was a famous one for, I'm not against those rappers. I'm not against those raps. I'm against those rappers, or something to that effect, she said. Well-known statement that she says. And but she was a target for the rappers back in the day, you know, for the senses of the word, you know, different words that they were saying. She didn't like that. So basically, I'm trying to say is she's been a puppet for the system for quite some time, you know, and she's been in power. And she says some things that this article's going to point out, and it's just showing the times we're in, man, you know, because our people, you know, they're really believing in this law system. This Derek Chauvin guy who killed this guy, put the neck on Floyd in Minnesota, you know, I believe in my heart. The trial's going on today. We should have a verdict by today. You know, I haven't seen news since I left this morning. And, you know, the way they're dragging this along, and they keep trying to justify the different ways that he didn't kill him and this and that. I think he's going to beat the case. They might give him something, you know, I don't know what they'll give him, but I think the murder charge will be dropped, you know, because it's dragging along too long. If it was a murder, I believe if it was a murder, if he was charged with murder, they would have hurried up and found him guilty. But they're trying to drag it out in court and find different ways to entice the public to believing that he passed away because of this and that, you know, different things. Basically, once again, she's just riling up the people in this article right here. Let me read some. I'm about to read some, but I just noticed this Boule guy behind her with this Alpha Phi Alpha jacket on, you know. I don't know what group she's a part of, but she's a part of Boule. But this Democratic Representative Maxine Waters' inflammatory and legally dogging comments on a Derek Chauvin trial could end up not only sparking violence, but also undermining her own desires when it comes to the killing of George Floyd. California Representative Waters is certainly no stranger to her rhetoric that could be seen as incitement. Back in 2018, she stated the following in regards to publicly confronting and harassing members of Donald Trump's cabinet. She just went on and talked crazy. I want to get into this, what she's speaking about here. But yeah, she's just trying to do her thing, you know, to try to incite the basically from the newscasters I've seen this morning, and to them, they're going to try to use her as a catalyst, as the one to incite the people if found not guilty, you know. And we know that that's not true. We know that the people are already upset. You know, we know that this is not. We've been getting shot all week in different cities. You know, and I'm not just speaking about, you know, killing Jake, which has been going on, but I'm speaking about the police officers just mowing us down left and right. You know, and they want to use Mrs. Maxine Water right here as the cover up, as a front child, as a reason to start going crazy. The people, like I said, they've been protesting all week and stuff like that. But we know, you know, the scriptures let us know that this is not our place of rest, man. Let me bring this out. This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your place of rest, because it is polluted. This place is very much so polluted, man. They give you, you know, the water systems are polluted. Flint, Michigan, those people were getting jacked up. They still are getting jacked up. They have laws out the wazoo on the state of Michigan and Flint. You know, You got Edom, poor white trash Edomites over there. They are getting jacked up. They're getting all sorts of lymph node diseases and cancers. Their lymph nodes are swelling up on their different parts of their bodies. You know, those are just some of the things that happen from that contaminated water that's coming out of that area down there in Flint, Michigan. You know, there was you also got they got GAD on these different reservations, and they have to bring their water in through tankers and stuff like that, through different trucks and stuff. So this place is very much polluted, man, and we get to get the worst of the pollution. You know, I like to bring this out a lot. We got in Chicago. We got an area called the back of the neighborhoods area, where you can just smell the metal in the air and stuff like that. You know, we walk on this hard concrete. We work these long jobs. We're at the tail end of these jobs. We see no future in these jobs, man. The devil, they just want us to come to work while they move up and down through these different jobs, and we just get stuck at the same positions, man. You know, me and the brother were talking one time. He's like, man, you can move up. You just gotta go talk, man. You ain't got. Why do I shouldn't have to do all that? These demons come in and they move up. A devil will see him and just move him up just for GP. You know, I've worked at different pizza spots, and you know, these guys come straight out of high school. While you have grown-ass Mexicans there that's been working there for 10, 20 years, and it lets you know in the door they got multiple plaques and everything. But guess what? They're still just a punk cook, and they're only making like $10 an hour. But they happy. They're proud of that. They're happy. While Esau comes through fresh out of high school, getting the 15, and he's your manager, and he gonna make you work harder. You know, these are the type of things that we have to deal with that our people aren't taking into consideration, man. You know, and they want to say that she's inciting more of a riot. Well, this place has been burning, man, and this has not been our place of rest, man. I really don't have to go too much into this article too much more, because it's going to go into some sidewinding different things, because, you know, Esau likes to try to you know, when we do these articles and we look at Esau's news, we gotta pull the bones off from the meat, because this devil will try to throw us a bone and throw us a curve bone, you know what I mean? And basically some of the articles, but all I'm trying to say is I'm just gonna deal with this front part right here, because the news is a type of propaganda machine, and it's saying that she's incinerating these riots and stuff that's going to happen. And my thing is, these people have been upset. They've been fed up, and they just using her, you know, but they've been doing for some time, and that's how she's got her representative of California and how she's been able to hold it, man. You know, let me bring this back. This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction, man. You continuously trying to believe in this place, man. It ain't done nothing but wickedness to you. You've been at the tail end of everything. You know, we get the worst of everything. Even the McDonald's that are in our neighborhoods is horrible. Simple stuff as chicken and stuff like that. The Popeyes in our neighborhood, and then we go over by one of the colleges, and the Popeyes is totally different, man. You know, just simple stuff like that, man. You know, our neighborhoods are heavily policed. We get more tickets than anything. And you go to these Edomite neighborhoods, they dare the cops to ticket them. They'll be at a town council hall meeting with that badge number and telling this man he better get a desk job, because you just can't be out here harassing people like that. That's what Esau can do, you know. This is his queendom. Yeah, this is 2nd Esdras 15, and I'm going to start 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draw nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. This is going to happen, you know, it's been happening, you know, with different Jays getting mowed down these different streets. This is one in Minnesota. You have another one that just happened earlier this week in Minnesota. So these different states are going to be burning and upset, man. The people are upset, you know, and they're going to go at each other. We're going to have full-fledged race war very soon. We see the writing on the wall, you know, because a lot of the people that are in the world, and the scriptures, I started off at 15 and 14, 2 Esdras 15 and 14 said, woe to the world and then they dwell therein. And these people are dwelling in this world, and they don't know the things that are coming for them, man. You know, great destruction's coming for them, man. Jacob's trouble is coming for them, you know. And these people are just gonna be on sheeple. They call you mass herd already, man. Listen to the talk for this job they have out, and how they label the people, man. You know, he says, 2 Esdras 15 and 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. And so you see this lady, once again, Miss Maxine Waters, who they're saying, is incinerating and stuff. So she's riling the people up. But once again, I'm here to tell you, people have been riled up. They've been watching the news. They've been paying attention. The other guy in Minnesota who got shot the other day, the police lady on the force for 10 plus years. I can't remember how long she was on. She talking about, I'm going to tase you. I'm going to tase you. She pulls out her gun. Talking about taser, 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 taser. And every time she says taser, she's shooting. So you don't know the difference between the sound of a taser and a bullet, But like I said, these people are upset, and they're just going to use certain people as pawns in these days, So if you're a political power, if you're a person of political interest or in a political seat, you're just a pawn, man. You don't know what the hell's going on. Just like a lot of these sheeple out here. But I just wanted to bring this out real fast. I seen it this morning on the news, and now it's here in this article, and I just wanted to talk about it. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Maki.